Hello Glenpool, welcome to our August edition of Glenpool at a Glance. This is our monthly video series where we talk about what's going on here in Glenpool. So as we get started, the first thing off today, I just want to let everybody know we've got some new hours. We're going to be testing out some new hours for City Hall and our utility building office, Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 5:30, and then on Fridays, 7:30 to 11:30. And we think this will help with those that are not able to get here from our normal 8 to 5 times. This will help give a little bit extra time for the public to get in, interact with us as needed. And it also provides a nice benefit for our employees and for recruitment and retention purposes, as we are in a difficult labor market, as most of us know right now. So we think just another benefit that we're trying to do for working for the city and with us to help move this city forward and do great things here. So as we move forward, as we talk about a little bit more about the city here, there are a lot of new faces here since we've done some introductions here on this video series and last. So we want to cover some of those. Welcome all of these different people here to the city. Many of them have been working for a month or two now and doing a great job for us, but we haven't had a chance to introduce them. So we want to do that today. Joshua Fleek is a new firefighter for us. Ashton Perry, Brian Patino, and Miles Billy are all brand new police officers for us. David Agbentinson is our new city engineer. Sarah Cage is our comptroller. Sydney Webb in our utility billing office. And then Jasmine Cervantes is one of our newest dispatchers. Welcome to all of you to the city of Glenpool. Hey, we are glad you are here and you've joined us. I know you're going to be doing some great things for this city as we get on the road. Let me tell you about one of our newest events coming up, or the next event really coming up for the city that we've got. It's our Outdoor Youth Adventures coming up on August 20th of this year. Hey, this used to be our fishing derby, and we are still doing that, still fishing out here at the conference center in the pond. But we've got a lot of other unique events happening, and so we've broadened the name to really, help realize what's going on and all the different things that you can do in the outdoor youth sports area. So we've got some kayaking, as we said, we'll have the fishing. We get some different hunting games. We've got an inflatable obstacle course going on. Of course, just the fun stuff for the family with face painting and the bubble machines going on out here. But we're also doing free hot dogs and chips and snow cones and popcorn for all of the kids that are a part of that event that day. So you come out and join us. Registration starts at 9 o'clock, and then the event actually runs from 10 to noon, as we said, Saturday, August 20th. Hey, during last month's video, if you had a chance to watch that, we talked about our new budget process, what that looked like, some of the things that were in our budgets, and how you can get that and see that on our website, the new software that we've put into place to help make it more open and visible to you. We also had a segment that we did last month that talked about some of the capital projects that we've got going, but we ran out of time in the series, and so we ended up cutting that from last month's video series. I think it's important that you see some of the capital projects that we've got going on. So we're going to take that, flash back a little bit to last month's video, and play that segment that we had to cut. So let's talk about what is upcoming, what you can expect from the city as far as capital improvements and capital projects for this new fiscal year that we've just started here this in July. Stormwater projects, we've got some different park improvement projects and some other pieces that I want to talk about. But let's start really quickly with stormwater. If you are in the Rolling Meadows area, you know that stormwater is a problem. The water hits the streets, runs down there, and then pools down at the bottom of the hill. So we've got a couple different projects going to address some stormwater there in the bottom by the Vancouver area. That also up on the boundary line between Rolling Meadows and Taylor's Pond. So we've got about $350,000 between those two projects that's going to move forward and help us with that, and we'll do some work this year to try to solve some of the problems that we have with water after storms in those neighborhoods. We also have some new public safety vehicles that are going to be purchased this year. We continue to improve our vehicle stock, make sure we keep up with that, reduces maintenance costs on those on the long term. So we've got some new, brand new public safety vehicles that are going to happen in the police department. The conference center is going to have some upgrades this year. The conference center is starting to age a little bit. And a beautiful building, we're proud of it. We have a lot of events come through here in the conference center. But we're going to be updating some of our chairs, some of our equipment here internally, as well as redoing the sound system. It's time for an upgrade on the sound, audio, visual side of what we do here in the conference center to make sure that we're offering events, or we have the ability to offer events what they need when they come here. And so this helps us continue to keep sales tax dollars flowing into the city. Many of these events, when they book, are from outside Glenpool. And so they come here, they're eating at restaurants here locally, they're buying food from places, they're over at Walmart buying things that they need from their events or staying in our local hotels. So this conference center is a great economic development tool for us from that standpoint. But it's also amazing for our school systems, for the chamber, and then the local groups that want to come in and rent this. The ability to have these and make sure that we keep up to date on all of that is important to us. One of the pieces that's going to be helpful in a lot of areas in the city is a brand new asphalt trailer for the city. It's what's called a hot box trailer. It allows us to bring in hot asphalt, which works a whole lot better than the cold patch that we would typically use. So we should see some improvements here this next year in how we patch potholes across the city that will make it a better process for us and improve the driving conditions for you on the streets. And so last, let me talk about some park improvements. We have $200,000 set aside for Kendallwood North Park that we're going to be doing. I'm going to get into some specifics on it in a moment, but we also set aside $150,000 from Move Glenpool Forward for lights at the soccer fields so that we can continue to expand the soccer park and what's going on there. Both of those projects are set for this year. I know we've had some questions about Kendallwood Park and where are we at, what's taking so long on that. Just a quick reminder, as we took all of that equipment out, the first thing that we had to go do was fix the drainage problems at the site. And so we had those put into place. We've had some problems with the drainage and the way that was set up, so we've got the contractor continuing to work on that and to fix those issues. Once those are done, we'll be able to move forward of reinstalling equipment or buying new equipment as needed and putting everything back into place in a way that makes the park usable again to you. So that $200,000 is a piece of that. It'll be a big part. The council has approved a master plan for that park. And so it will be done in phases. The $200,000 won't cover everything that we want to do there, but it will be a start on the park and getting forward. And I anticipate we'll be able to get into that here later this summer or early fall. Hey, I hope you found this information helpful. As we said, we've got a lot of things going on in the city, and that is made possible by the sales taxes that you spend here locally in all of our different retail stores that we had. So thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for voting on Move Glenpool Forward several years ago. Many of these projects are on that list, and we're excited to make sure they continue to move forward and help move this city forward in a positive way. Hey, as we close out, I couldn't completely close out today without recognizing our Assistant Chief in the Police Department, Bart Harris. He retired this month, actually at the end of July. And so Bart served with 29 years with the City of Glenpool, 31 years overall as a police officer. And just wanted to say congratulations, Bart, well deserved. Hope you enjoy your retirement. One last thing to remind you of, school starts August 11th. So hey, be on the watch out, watch for those kids, slow down in the school zones, and just be aware around our two school system pieces that we've got, the two school buildings, traffic will be slow a couple times a day. And so just be patient as everybody gets back into the groove, school's starting, kids are going to be walking to school. Just help us out. Let's keep everybody safe. Hey, we will see you again next month for Glenpool at a Glance.